Hey y'all, it's Ricky T and I'm coming to you from my balcony here at the Taylor Plantation in beautiful Beech Grove, Indiana. It's a little cold today though. It's in the 40s, mid 40s I'd say, maybe getting to the low 40s. I'm just gonna say mid 40s. It's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, the week of Thanksgiving. I'm on PTO. So I'm gonna do part 2 of my 4-part series on my Glenmorangie set. I did the first Scotch, which was the 10-year. That was their base Scotch. I did that from inside the house in my office. I thought it's decent. There's not much wind, and I need to get a little fresh air because I've been in the house most of the day. So I thought I'd come out here and do part 2 for you. In the meantime, I am going to enjoy my Scotch with a wonderful Rocky Patel vintage 1979. The 1979 comes from the fact that this wrapper, the tobacco, this wrapper is been aged since 1979. You heard me right. The wrapper on this cigar has been aged since 1979. That makes it 41 years old, if my math is correct. Fantastic. Rocky Patel just knocks him out of the ballpark, especially his vintage series. I love them. The Rocky Patels, CAO, Partagas, or Partagas, however you say it, and Cohiba. Those are the 4 I've been smoking a lot of the last couple of years, along with some others. EP Carrillo, Punch, Macanudo. There's several others that I like, but today it's all about this bad boy right here. It's the second bottle in the series. This is the Glenmorangie Sherry Cask finish. So basically they took their base Scotch, which is a 10-year, and then put it in a sherry cask for 2 additional years. So you get 2 additional years of aging plus the flavor profile you're going to pick up from the sherry cask that it was aged in for those final 2 years. Again, I got my ice ball. I like it on the rocks. You can drink it however you want. And again, since this is a little bottle, I'm going to try to be a little bit conservative because I want to have, I don't know, am I going to get 2 more pours out of that? I'm an American. I'm not a damn Scottish. I'm not Scottish or Irish or, God forbid, British. So I'm not a Pusey. So I'll probably finish this. They could probably get 4 or 5 more pours out of this because they're just wimps. That's why they needed us to win World War I and World War II, because we're Americans. We kick ass. All right, that's what it looks like. You will recall the first one I said was just had great Scotch flavors, some butteriness, but it was a bit lighter. The flavors were all the flavors you would expect, but it was just a bit lighter. But I really enjoyed it. Thought it was a good daily, probably not every day. It's great middle shelf Scotch. This should be better because it's the same one, but aged for an additional 2 years in the sherry cask, and I mentioned before. So let's see what happens. On the nose, now keep in mind I'm outside where it's a little chilly, so I'm thinking I might not be getting as much aroma as if I was in the house where it's a little more still. But I am getting a little bit more sweetness off of the nose than I was on the base 10-year. And really, that's about it. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit of vanilla and cherry. That's fantastic. So on the nose, it's nice. So let's taste it because that's really all that matters, right? So let's taste it and see what the hell we got. Oh yeah. Give me a sec here. Wow. This is, I said the 10-year was good. This is substantially better. It's got more bite. It's a lot more spicy. It's spicy, but yet smooth, if that makes sense. So here's what I mean. I can taste the spiciness in my mouth, on my tongue, on my palate, but it's smooth as hell going down. It doesn't burn going down the esophagus and down the gullet. So it's spicy in the mouth and the palate, but then it's smooth going down. It is a little sweeter, definitely more spicy than the other one, and some sweetness. I can definitely get that sherry cask flavor. I've had many sherry cask spirits. I've had some bourbons that were in the sherry cask, and one of my all-time favorite sherry cask items was, for a while, Captain Morgan was putting out a sherry cask spiced rum. It was seasonal in the fall. I would buy it for 3 or 4 years. I found out that they stopped making it. Luckily, we're good friends with the people who own Payless Liquors. I reached out to her. She found a case in the back room, and I bought it from her, and I get 1 bottle a year out, so I am going to be able to enjoy that Captain Morgan sherry cask every year. That's a side note, but you can definitely taste the sherry cask. This would be more of a weekend Scotch. It would be a great Scotch to share with friends. If you're having people over and you're wanting to entertain and you're wanting to give them something that's really good, this would be it. One thing I do want to tell you, on the last, when I did the 10-year, and I had said I had never tasted a Glenmorangie Scotch in my life, I got an email, or not an email, a text from a friend of mine that says, yeah, you have. You have had the sherry cask, the one that I'm drinking now. He goes, you had it at my house, but we were about 5 or 6 cocktails in, so you probably don't remember it. So I'm just going to say I've never had it before, because I was probably half in the bag by that point. Wasn't really able to enjoy it the way I can now, where it's really the only cocktail I'm having right now. I mean, I'm not going to go on a 3 or 4 cocktail run on a Monday night. Maybe after dinner I'll get a bourbon or something, but I just wanted to do this, so let's go at it some more. It doesn't have that buttery flavor that the 10-year had, but it has a lot. It's more complex. The other was just kind of run-of-the-mill Scotch flavor with some butteriness, somewhat mild. Again, this is spicier. The more I drink this, the more I can, that sherry cask just kicks in. I can still feel the spice right in here. You know, my gums are starting to get a little numb, which is what I love about Scotch. You just got that feeling. The fact that it's about 40 degrees outside, I'm not even noticing that right now. So I'm not gonna keep y'all. I've got a little bit more in here. And I've got my Rocky Patel 1979. Great cigar. I would advise you to try the cigar. And I'm just going to enjoy both of these for the next, well, this is about half done, so probably for the next 25 minutes or so, I will enjoy this. I'm probably going to pour some more of this until this is gone, because that's fantastic. I just can't stop drinking it. It's really good. So, all right, y'all. This is Ricky T with the Glenmorangie 12-year sherry cask finish. And until next time, God bless America.